The news broke following a massive corporate restructure of the Xbox, where Microsoft decided to cancel several of Obsidian's ongoing projects, including Avowed 2, to shift their highest focus to their highest value franchises. Developing the game is very early stage production. Josh Shore is leading the title along several members of the original crew. Wow. New Fallout games dropping soon. Now, what made Fallout New Vegas really good? Now, what made Fallout New Vegas is widely celebrated because it puts immense narrative control in the player's hands. Developed by Obsidian Entertainment, it features incredibly deep RPG mechanics, moral choices, multiple distinct factions, and brilliant Western-inspired setting the world's true role-playing game. One of the things that a lot of fans actually liked was that there's unplayer choice. Unlike games that follow you down a linear path, New Vegas allows you to shape the wasteland based on your specific character build. Meaningful stats. Skills like science, border, medicine don't just buff your character, they unlock entirely new narrative branches in dialogue. Low intelligence builds even grant hilariously unique dialogue options. No forced alliances. You aren't into the good guy. You can complete after the power balance region by signing to New California Republic and Caesar's Allegiance and Mr. House, or rogue with independent yes man routes. So you have multiple different routes you can Fallout New Vegas that you can actually choose. And I do like the Fallout New Vegas vibe. The thing with like Fallout is that I see Fallout as like one of the best open world games ever. And they just like take the time and invest, just like Grand Theft Auto, they invest the time to actually make a good game. Unlike Call of Duty, that makes the same shit year after year. They take the exact time that they need, well, 5 to 8 years, and make like a banger game, just like Grand Theft Auto, new Resident Evil game, like with the Porsche, driving the Porsche. And it was an epic scene, like rich writing and lore. The game is praised for its mature and complex world building. Instead of relying on simple good versus evil mortality system, the game introduces a repetition system where your actions will individual towns and factions have lasting consequences. Furthermore, DLC expands the dead money and old world blues after highlight distinct atmospheres that are tightened woven into the story of Carrier. So that's kind of some things that made Fallout New Vegas really good. And I want to show you some screenshots. If you all remember Fallout New Vegas. Let's see here. Fallout New Vegas. So it's going to kind of look like that. You guys like this title here? Not title. This cover art. Pretty cool cover art. Fallout games always have a really cool cover art. I don't know why this wasn't the cover art of the original game. It was such a cool one. But they make some really cool cover art here. So even though the current new project of the Fallout game, let's talk about that. Development status, the game is very early stage of production. The creative team is leads by Josh, not Fallout 5. The project is distinct from Fallout 5, which remains greenlit at Bethesda, but it's years away due to their work on Elder Scrolls 6 or 7, whatever that is. So Fallout 5 is still being made, but this is a new Fallout game is being made with a new engine. Core RPG functions. Early insiders leaks describe true core Fallout game. The cost of development. The pivot comes under Xbox lays off 25% of Disney's workforce during restructuring. So stuff's not going pretty good. So they're kind of like doubling down on what works for them. And what works for them is the Fallout series. So they're like, okay, I'm gonna double triple down on Fallout, and it's probably gonna work out because Fallout always sells. So we have Fallout 4, we have Fallout 76. So let's see on Reddit, see what they say. Yes, it has. Well, it was nice enjoying the subnormal state for a little while after season 2 debacle, but the boys have a new horse to beat in the atomic scale for at least a few months. Allowed was one of the games of all time. Fallout sequel, yes, please. That was 500 upvotes, so at least 475 people want this game. I don't want to sound too negative, but Avowed me so bored. But I can't remember a single memorable thing that companions or the NPCs. The only cool character is Skeleton Lady and the side quest of Crazy God like Golden Bold guy. I know the game had issues during the production, but not even visuals were appealing to me. I think the sequel can wait, but hopefully they will cook with this time. Bro, if the new Fallout they're making will become popular, at least release it will be, because FNV fans will be interested because Obsidian, and then the general Fallout audience will be interested because it's a new entry. Avowed 2, which probably be fully canceled, and if the game doesn't become popular, it's highly unlikely Microsoft will make Obsidian fully, or at least give the studio to someone. There are low hopes to Avowed either way. Can someone please explain the whole situation with Fallout now? Microsoft just kicked Bethesda in the nuts for being lazy and gave Fallout to Obsidian for making a new game, or what? Basically, that has 56 upvotes. Basically, Microsoft forced an outstanding, but because Bethesda can be too stubborn to make the call themselves. Actually, Insanity, which are popular for the show now. They have the closest thing to the damn money and printer, and all I have to do is make a game they've been capable of making for 2 decades, but instead they focus on middle management decisions and proactive for the rest of the eternity. Make it make sense to me. So make it make sense. New Xbox CEO, okay, this is kind of interesting, is tired of losing money and is now ordering their assets to produce. This involves strong arming Obsidian in shoving that they're doing or working or something they know they will sell. Sounds desperate, only because it is. I did with a sequel to New Vegas, but now, like this, game's obviously going to be rushed. So people worried the game's going to be rushed. Well, they're talking about the new Xbox CEO, and they're talking about the graphics. They're talking about the graphics in the game weren't up to par, which I totally agree with Vegas. It's such a fucking old game. They need to have like a new engine graphics, and then that should cook the new Fallout game. So we'll see how it goes. But thank you for bros for watching and share the video. I'll see you next video.